Welcome to the Destiny Hour. That was a bit of a pathetic little sing-song. How you doing tonight? We got thunder in Johannesburg. So if you hear thunder, don't be scared. Are you set up yet?
Instagram's bugging around. Now it's fine.
Does anybody ever look on Instagram?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know their names.
I want alphabetical names, Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, we're taking questions on anything that's bothering you or troubling you in this life. I am a psychic, full-time. So this is my way of giving back. Although if you did want to donate, you're welcome to. I do this full-time. So it's one question, folks. Right? If you want a more intimate reading, we'll answer all the questions, but you're going to have to pay. So this is like an advert for what I can do. Right? Right. Taking your questions is my daughter, Shay. So try and be patient and try and be polite. Any swearing, you're banned. Only I'm allowed to swear. See? It's a God-given talent, by the way. So there's no witchy voodoo nonsense going on. And you're probably waiting for the shop to open, aren't you, Shay?
I'm just fixing... So you're in the centre, sorry.
Does it sit like this?
No, you're okay. It's just you were... that way.
Which way am I now?
Centre.
Centre. Well, it's all that's left for me to do is open the shop. Shop's open.
I'm going to start off with YouTube tonight with a question from William, who says, "Hi Paul, I hope you are well. Has there been a misunderstanding with the person who I know after last seeing them from my part?"
No, I don't think there's a misunderstanding at all, William. I just think that you perhaps didn't express, well, you both didn't express yourself clearly. That's the feeling I've got. I don't think there's a misunderstanding. Okay.
Next question is from Stephanie, who says, "I love you, Paul and Shay. You guys are awesome. Love and light as always, and donating."
Stephanie Lee. Hello. I couldn't read yesterday because I pulled my back, a nerve, I don't know how. So I was, and it was the full moon, so I was like howling at the moon, and it was just a day off for me. So, Stephanie, we'll catch up tomorrow, sweetie, if you want. Okay.
Well, she's got a question.
She can have a question.
She asks, "Is there anything in the love department?"
Oh, sweetie. Stephanie, I think you need to get back onto Facebook and just start letting people know that you're out there. That's what I'd like for you. And also it's going to keep you occupied. Very important to keep you occupied. So, I know what you're saying, but he needs just to sort his studies out and get this year behind him. That's what I've got. So in the meantime, you can start interviewing.
Our next question is from YouTube, from Roz, R-O-Z. He says, "Hi, what can you see about the girl I have been chatting with? Is there anything there, or is it just friendly?"
Roz, I think it's going well. Keep up the friendly. And I think if you carry on like this, there may be an opportunity of a meet and greet and perhaps sweep off the feet. So continue. You're nice. Carry on being nice.
Next question is from Jessie on Twitch, who says, "Hey Paul and Shay, I hope you both are well. I was just wondering if you could answer if you see me and my ex reconciling in the future. Thank you for your time, it means a lot."
Jess, I don't know if we've answered this before. I've had a few Jessies.
She's very new.
She's very new?
Yes.
How new?
She only started asking questions like the last time
Jess, in order to reconcile, you've got to make friends again. Start communicating. I do think that that's a possibility of you communicating, and probably in the next 2 weeks. From that, we've got to see how it goes. If the friendship and the communication's going well, then I'm optimistic. Okay.
Next question is from Annabelle, who asks, "Hi, can you please tell me when my love life will improve, please and thank you."
You're holding back, Annabelle. You're holding back, sweetie. And you need, well, I know lockdown and different levels is a big problem. But even so, you're holding back. Now, when lockdown permits and you can get out and about, I suggest you do. But I think within the next 4 months, things will change for you. But you, as I say, you must get out. So you haven't been forgotten, Annabelle. Okay.
Kelly says, "Hi Shay and Paul."
Hello Kelly, how are you? Did you say?
Just felt like shouting out.
How are you, Shay and Paul?
No.
Just Paul?
Just hi Shay and Paul.
Oh, just hi. Not how are you?
Well, she did send some hearts, so.
Just that's it. Hi. Hi and a heart.
It's
a bit disappointing, isn't it, Kelly? Could you do a donation to make up for that comment, please? Dollars, please, Kelly.
Next question is from Yoheli, who asks, "Hi Paul, why does my son Jeremy answer me angrily when he is in his bedroom?"
Oh, that's okay. The phone. Because you are disturbing him. That's why. But you need to put your foot down. Because it does not matter who he's talking to or what he's watching. He's not allowed to speak to you like that. Okay? He's not. And you need to put some rules in place. So he's obviously busy with something on the phone. Okay? But still, he's not allowed to talk to you badly. If he did, I wouldn't buy him airtime. That's what I'd do. You'd speak to me like that, I won't buy you airtime. I swear I'll take the phone off you. Okay, put your foot down, sweetheart.
Aurora asks, good morning. I would like to know if I will start a romantic relationship with a guy named Paul.
Paul?
Funny name.
That is a funny name. Looking good, Aurora. I think Paul is going to be very romantic and passionate. So just hang in there a couple of weeks before there's a breakthrough.
Next question is from Deborah, who asks, what's my financial status looking like in the future?
It's going to need, and this is what I tell you, 7 months of you squashing debt and perhaps looking for different work. But it's going to take a focused effort from you, Deborah. It's not going to just do that. Okay, so you've got a 7-month hill to climb, sweetheart. But you can do it. That's what I want to say.
Next question from Noor, who asks, why is my brother Tucker weak in character with his wife and hates his sisters?
Because his wife is dominant. She's the boss. And she's turned him against the sisters because she doesn't like the sisters. And it's terrible. Okay, and he needs to grow a pair and stand up to her. There's no boss in a relationship. For goodness sake, you work 8 hours a day, you've probably got a boss. You do not need one when you get home. That is not how a relationship works. It's equal rights, and I don't care who you are. Okay, equal rights. If it's one-way traffic, he's going to push her away. She's going to push him away. It's already turned him against his sisters. How dare she? How dare she? Poison.
Okay, next question from Diana, who says, hi Paul, does my 14-year-old daughter have any health problems? How is her physical health?
No, she doesn't have... I want to say she hasn't got enough oxygen in her. So I know she battles with asthma or breathing. But that's the aspect that's coming out. So she does need to get out and about a little bit more. I do feel that she gets a bit angry too much. Probably because of her hormones going upside down. Possibly a sinus issue, and perhaps she needs more oxygen in her. But I haven't got her being ill per se, just being a little bit idle or a little bit lazy, if for want of a better word. But I don't see any illness.
Next question is from Abel, who says, hi Paul, many blessings. My question is, is the curse or spell that I did on Sunday for this person named Tyler going to affect her in a bad way, as I did it so she can have the worst misfortunes for her life? She's the tenant who is giving us issues still and has threatened if we kick her out that she will be destroying the rental.
Ah, nice tenant, eh? Well, you've put tremendous amount. Did it work? The answer is yes, but it's not a microwave job where you can just do it in 2 minutes, bing, and it's cooked. It's about a month away. But keep up the pressure. She can't handle pressure. And she can threaten all she wants. She'll destroy the place and that. You can just sue her then. Okay, keep up the pressure. Yes, it did work.
Next question.
No, there. Ooh.
Next question is from Barbara, who says, "Hi Paul, will Diana keep getting married and stealing men's money like she did to my cousin?"
Nice girl, huh? That's her job, yeah. Another 2 marriages coming up. I know somebody, right? Or I know of somebody that does that. She'll claim to be a Christian woman, and she's gone on the dating sites, and she's fairly nice. She's older. She's fairly nice, but then she'll go, "Oh, I'd like to come and see you, but the tires on my 4x4 truck are bald." And she gets these guys to buy her tires. Not just one guy. She's making thousands every month. Okay? And when she gets to see them, the guys think, "Oh, okay, they're going to get lucky." And she'll go, "I'm not that type of girl. I'm a Christian." So when she has to sleep over, she puts sleeping pills in the guy's drink, so the guy falls asleep. She's making thousands every month. She's actually done a projection chart. She'll earn more doing this than she did when she worked at the bank. True story.
Next question is from Anika. It says, "Hi Paul, will my cousin's father be okay from the bleeding from his colon?"
Cousin's father. Is that right?
I believe so, yes.
Ooh. That's nasty. That's a nasty, 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 nasty ailment, illness. Okay? He's got a battle. That's what I want to tell you. He's got a super hard battle. I do think he'll overcome that battle. And my prayers go out to him. Really, and I'm not just saying that, because I actually can feel his colon, and he's in distress. My feeling is that if he takes the medication and watches his diet, he'll get through it.
Next question from Ivory, who asks, "Would I make it in New York and be successful?"
Ivory, here's a little tip. or a bit of advice for you. Doesn't matter where you go. It's not New York's responsibility to make you successful. It's not Tennessee's responsibility to make you successful. Nor indeed North Carolina to make you successful. Okay? It's up to you to want to be successful wherever you go. Okay, so it's a mindset. Alright? If you decide that you're in New York and you are going to give 100% to getting back on your feet, to working, and nothing's going to stop you, then New York will be kind to you. I spent a year in New York. Okay, it's got everything you want. Everything you want. If you're prepared to work, New York will be prepared to provide for you. But you've got to give 100% no matter where you go, sweetheart.
Next question is from Gautam, who asks, when will I have a job or a business?
You've got to make up your mind. You've got to make up your mind what you want to do. Have you got money to start your own business? If you have, that's where your energy should lie. Okay? If you haven't got money, then you need to get a job. Right? So it's in the next 4 months that will happen. I would, if you can get some money together, start your own thing. Because I think you have the appetite to succeed. Yeah?
Don't know if you'll answer this. Melissa asks, does my brother's wife envy me?
Does your brother's wife envy you? What good is that? What, knowing that, what good is that? Probably. See, but I don't see how that benefits you in any way, Melissa.
Switching over to Twitch, Savage Sylvie asks, hello Paul and Shay, what does November have in store for me?
What do you have in store for November, Savage? What are you going to give to November? Different, isn't it? Okay, unless maybe a bit of romance, bit of lovey-dovey, kissy-kissy. But you have to have the energy to do it, sweetie. Okay? And if you can, I know it's lockdown everywhere, but if you can, I think you're going to be rewarded. What can you give to November? Not what November can give to you.
Next question is from Tina, who says, hi Paul, can you tell me if the person who I've given a loan to is a genuine person? He said he's having financial issues and now he's troubling me in giving me the interest.
What's the first part?
Can you tell if this person is genuine?
Yeah, he's genuine. He's got no money, and he's. You're going to battle to get that out of him, Tina. I'm sorry to have to tell you that. He speaks with forked tongue, right? He's the money you gave him, okay, is not going to solve the problem. So you are going to battle your backside off, I'm sorry to say, Tina. And bless you for trying to help. But I think rather than you help, he has sold his sad story to you and made a sale. Sorry, Tina.
Our next question is from Darcy. He says, "Hey there, Paul and Shay. Please can you shed some light? I feel nervous for my exam demonstration tomorrow."
You can't take your nerves to the exam. Your nerves aren't going to be tested. Leave them at home. Because your nerves are going to mess up your presentation. I get it. Okay? So, no coffee tomorrow morning. No coffee. A bath tonight before you go to bed. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want you to relax. Okay? And I want you to imagine in the bath doing your demonstration. And doing it with a smile on your face. And doing it to the best of your ability. And when you pull out the plug in the bath, you can take all your nerves down the plug hole. Your nerves, they don't want your nerves. It's got no place. I'm nervous. Well, it's not going to impress anybody. So don't bring them. You're going to pass. Bath, please.
Switching over to Twitch, question from Bad Doggy, who says, "I've been talking to a lot of strangers on the internet and using a lot of things like voice call. I haven't tested out if I can use those skills in real life. When I get out of lockdown, will I be not as nervous like before and use the skills I've learned from people, learned from talking to people, random people during lockdown?"
Yeah, Bad Doggy. You've practiced your voice, you practiced talking, and now you want to put it into reality. And the answer is yes, and it's in 2 months. So perhaps December/January, you're going to get out and about and use your voice. You found your voice. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. People are going to like you.
Okay, next back on YouTube. I don't know if you'll answer this. Kaduna asks, "Do you think I'm dying or am I just overreacting? Because there are a lot of symptoms going on for a year."
Why would you be dying? What if I said yes? How's that going to help you? Do you want to die? That's the thing. I think you've made up your mind that, this is too hard. Okay, when you're sick, the body has a natural reaction to want to heal and get better. What disturbs it is because aches and pains, okay, are just part of growing. When you get past 50, okay, you get even more aches and pains, and and the body wears out. You have to change. You have to change, and you've got to want to live. Talk about death. You've got to start thinking life is a gift, but you haven't got that yet. You're going, life is a pain, because whatever ailment you've got, okay? So if the body wants to heal, don't stop it. encourage it and change your diet because you're suffering from depression. So you need to do something to get your energy levels up. Otherwise you're going to get your wish.
Next question is from Ivory, who says, "Hello guys, is the Aquarius I have a child with trying to use me?"
Yeah. I don't know if he's using you for sexy, or he's using you for money, but both of those things have come up. Definitely using you. Sorry to say no. He's not the only Aquarius in the world. Okay? Just want you to know, and all his obligation is to the child. That's the obligation. He hasn't you don't have an obligation to him. So don't feel sorry for him, please, because I sense that you are. Okay.
I'm going to quickly switch over to Facebook. Our next question is from Emma, who asks, "Hi guys, I hope you're both well. Is Neil a genuine guy? Thank you."
Yeah. Emma, he is. He's just a bit nervous. Okay, but he's one of life's grafters or workers. One of those guys that put in the effort and don't rely on their good looks like poor old Hillary's ex. He's one of life's, he's got personality. I like.
Back to YouTube. Rice Cakes asks, "What impression did I make on that girl? Does she like me?"
Rice Cakes. It was the only name I could find. Did she like you? You did well. You did very well. Okay, so you leave it a certain amount of time. Not too long, not too short. Just right. A couple of days. And you say, "I had such a super time with you. Woo! Oh!" Okay? You praise the girl. Went well.
Next question is from Yamini, who says, "Hi, I'm in London now. I just broke up with someone and I accidentally bumped into them in the tube. Does this mean anything? Should I burn all my manifestation writings?"
Well said. It means, okay, that was a coincidence, by the way. Okay, and I know what you're saying about your manifestation, but it does show you that you can draw the person onto your path. But I feel that if it was working, there'd be more of a connection on the tube that day. And so the answer is that your manifestation work is good. The person that you had in mind is not. So that is the point. You know that. I know that you know that. But you've gone, I'll just overlook those those little faults that the person had. But I was in London, okay, in the 80s, and I was walking around. I lived there. I was walking around, and I walked down. I was in Piccadilly Circus, one of the streets, and for some reason I looked around. It was a Saturday, it was busy. I looked around and I saw my mate from Johannesburg in London. How's that? Okay. So, coincidence? Yeah, there is that. But move on, sweetheart, you know you should. Catch the next train out of Love City.
Guys, if you're worried you have COVID, go see a doctor.
Okay, listen to me. Alright? It's your responsibility, COVID people, to go to the hospital. It's your responsibility. So you need to do it.
Enough said. Next question is from Coco, who says, "Hi Paul, there are days where my right knee feels fine, but then suddenly it starts aching badly at night for days. Why does this happen?"
Could be the exercise, but I also feel that it's about your relationship, sweetheart. I think it's about relationship issues. You'll find that once you're in a relationship or in love, that the aching of the knee stops. It's quite remarkable, but it's not life-threatening. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you per se.
Next question is from Julie, who says, "Hey Paul, I hope you're doing fantastic. What is my best course of action regarding Elle, the female manager? She's hard to read and my gut feels weird around her. Cheers mate and take care."
Do not leave. Because I'm going to tell you this now. You're going to outstay her. Right? Wouldn't be surprised if in 6 months she goes. Alright. She's got issues. I'll tell you that now. And I think probably to do with love. I don't think she's happy. She's miserable actually. And I think she transfers that when she comes to work. So she can be very, very difficult. But I don't want you to leave. Julie, stay. It's going to be worth your while. Oh yeah.
Next question is from Noak. Sorry if I mispronounced that. "Hi Paul, can I know what the current energy is surrounding Aurora?"
What's her name?
Nouk.
He's thinking about you in a way, I think he knows you want a relationship, but it doesn't suit him. But he still wants to be with you. Do you understand that? So I'm getting he's feeling, can he have a relationship with you without the relationship? Do Do you know what I mean? Crazy, but true.
Just gonna take a quick break to.
Don't leave me this way.
To tell you.
Wait. Sorry.
To tell you that the stream is 9 months old.
Could have had a baby. 9 months old. We're 9 months old today, folks. Woohoo! Where are you going?
No, we just wanted to.
Is that the break?
Yeah, we just wanted to say we've been doing this for 9 months.
9 months.
That's
We
astonishing.
haven't even made $100 because of the stingy people out there.
That's quite astonishing.
9 months. Wow, that's nice.
Back to the questions. Our next question is from Snow White, who says, will I find work in civil engineering or the decoration area?
It's where your heart lies, and I don't think it's in civil engineering. So it's got to be decorating. I think that's your passion. I don't think you've done enough to convince me that it's civil engineering. You've gone, oh, I've studied this and I don't like it, so let me find this. So do you see what I mean? The decorating has won the battle.
We're going to take a quick question from Astra and then back to our normal thing. Astra asks, I want to know if my parents have forgiven me for my last relationship. Wasn't my best mental state at the time. Thank you.
Have they forgiven you? You haven't apologized. You haven't apologized. And don't say, yeah, I did. No, what you've done is gone, oops, I'm sorry. That's not an apology. And you're only doing that because now you feel guilty. So you need to get a box of chocolates, box of cigars for your folks, okay, and you need, or take them to dinner, okay, and you really need a face-to-face with them, because you needed a smack, to be honest with you, truth be known, and you're blaming the relationship now. It was you. So you need to get on your knees if necessary, because you haven't apologized properly.
Next question's from Shay, who asks, will my Sagittarius contact me?
Maybe within the next couple of months. Can't call it love. Can't call it love. So don't you call it love.
Next question is from Jobby George, who says, hi Paul, how are you? Would like to know if my sister will get her share of the money from Mr. Mala.
She's going to have to fight for it. Jobby. She's going to really have to put her foot down and fight for it. It's not going to just come naturally. So she needs to speak up.
Next question from Diva Bomber, who says, hi Paul and Shay, good evening. This last blue moon I manifested Joe missing me and coming into my life again. Did it work?
Diva, hello sweetheart. You got to keep doing it, eh? You can't just, it's not like throwing a coin into a wishing well, although the moon was good. You did okay, you know what I mean? You did okay. But I think it needs more of that. So, are you with me? It's like, you know, just saying one prayer. Does that get you into heaven? Do you see what I mean? You've got to be a little bit more consistent.
Okay, I'm going to take a break from YouTube and go on to Facebook. Christina says, hi Paul and Shay, I'm still waiting on Ivan, but now my city is in partial lockdown. Will we still be reunited?
I've already answered that.
Next question is from Marissa, who asks, is Diana ill due to COVID, or is she suffering effects from witchcraft?
Who's this?
Marissa.
I don't think it's witchcraft, no.
Okay, switching back over to YouTube, our next question is from Miss Bell, who says, good evening Paul and Shay, may I please have a relationship reading? I am currently single, thank you.
Miss Bell. It's your last year of being alone, Miss Bell. Alright, I want you to get out and about, even if it's on dating sites. You've got a lot to give, but I feel that you are holding back. So when it's safe for you to get out and about or get onto a dating site, next year is going to be super for you. Alright? You've not been forgotten.
Mike asking a strange question.
Mike, are you being strange?
He said, my grandfather that's been dead for 5 years spoke to me, and he said he's living in an American family now, and he said a lot of things where he lives, a job he did, things only my father knows. Was it really my grandfather?
Mike, it's very curious that that somebody from the other side comes through and sees you, speaks to you, and then says, I'm going to America. Like America's better than heaven. Do you know what I mean? So I do think that's a load of rubbish. I do think it's been playing on your mind because you are a deep thinker. And I think you've been wondering about family. So I think it's your brain processing that. People don't come through from the other side and say, listen, I'll just go to Paris for, I'll come and check. Do you know what I mean? It's too abstract.
Accidentally skipped a question from Kira, who says, hi Paul and Shay, what has caused all the little tiny bumps on my face?
What's her name?
Kira.
Kira. It's your makeup, baby. Sweat glands. Change your makeup or let your face breathe for a bit. Oh, I can't go out without my makeup, Paul. Yes, you can. Your face needs a break from makeup.
And I believe this is the last question we have for now. It's from Selena, who says, hi Paul and Shay. The sister is at it again, of course. She's sleeping around and doing other things. My question today is, will she be kicked out of the house because she's cheating? Because she gets caught for being a cheater, sorry.
Hello Selena. Episode? What episode's this? Yeah, she's going to get caught. She's going to get caught. Cheaters always do. And that's just the fact of the matter. They always get caught. The secrets always come out. It won't be long. And I would do. She may be getting a visit, or maybe doing a visit to the clinic. The clinic of naughty diseases. Because that's the feeling I'm getting. So tune in next week for the next episode.
Last question is from Jake, who says, Paul, I have something interesting. I've been getting attention from a few ladies. Will I end up dating one by the end of this year or next year? Thank you.
It's nice, Jake. It's nice. Hold on. Glad you're getting attention. There's a good possibility. Is there 3 ladies? There's a good possibility that even this year, one of the ladies they stand out a little more. Chances are very, very good. But treat all the ladies the same, even though you might prefer one. Treat them all with respect, because that's the fair thing to do. It's the gentlemanly thing to do. So, yes, looking good. Look at you, Jake. Well done.
And with that, I'm going to call it, because we've got 5 minutes left and I've got a massive headache.
Got a headache, baby. Shay, thank you for your effort. So we're 9 months old. Wow. Who would have thought? I want you all to be safe. Please wear your masks. Okay, I don't care how fed up you are. And wash your hands. You just got to do it. Alright, we're going to break this cycle. But we've got to do our part. And if you do that, the cycle will end quicker. I also I challenge you all to say a prayer And the prayer be something you're grateful for. Don't care what religion you are. Okay? That's what my challenge is to you. Be grateful for something and say thank you. All prayers are heard. Did you know that? It's a remarkable, remarkable thing. They're all heard. Okay? Show gratitude. Okay? Because you're still alive, folks. You're still alive. And that's the blessing. Alright, thank you, Shay. I'll get you some pills now. Love and peace. We'll see you on Wednesday.